Hi everyone, Meg here. Hope all is well. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. So I am here to do a full moon, excuse my voice, a full moon energy update. The full moon, I'm doing this Saturday night, so the full moon is actually tomorrow, Sunday the 13th. But I do typically either do an energy update on the day of, or the day before or the day after, whichever kind of works out best with what is going on in my life. So it is the full moon in Aries, so wherever you have that in your chart, you might be feeling that more so than others. And before a full moon, I found the last couple of days people kind of being a little bit cuckoo bananas. Like, I was actually not feeling too bad myself energy wise. But speaking of energy, so what I'm going to do, and sorry, Star Girl, okay, she is back, but we're gonna let her just sit there for a moment, and because I think I can still do, if I have to move her, I will. Okay, so for starters, when I do, I'm actually going to be using two different decks. So I start with this chakra deck because when we're dealing with energies, our chakra systems, our chakra centers, was just curious to see what we would get. So going to look at getting one card. Love that my Star Girl is here again. I think it was the last video that I did that she made an appearance. So whatever we get with whatever chakra system, perhaps you are feeling great in this area. Maybe this is an area that you're not feeling so great in. Is this an area that you've been wanting to work more on? And sorry, she's literally playing with some of my crystals over there in the corner. Okay, we'll just fan them, fan them out here. And let's go with this one. Okay, interesting. This is probably the third time that this has come out, facade, when I do these energy updates. So first off, this represents the solar plexus. So intuitions, feeling, gut instincts. Facade, oftentimes, and again, I know I'm sounding like a broken record. Okay, hi, sweetie. Sorry. She just walked away there. When we think of or see and think of the word facade, we think of a mask. So first off, if you are wanting to work more within your solar plexus energy, you can wear the color yellow. You can eat fruits and veggies of the color yellow. If you are into crystals, you can wear them and have them on you or around you. But it's so interesting that this is coming up now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because as usual, I have a lot of stuff that comes to my mind, but before I ramble, I will refer to her booklet. And yes, again, if you are not new to my channel, again, I think this is about the third time that this has come up when I do an energy reading. I feel that, I know that oftentimes whenever we hear about a new moon or a full moon, it's like a super moon, like lots of changes, lots of transitions. And I'm really, really, really feeling, first off, with this full moon, a full moon, if you're into that kind of thing, this energy, it is a time to let go of what no longer serves you. Are you literally feeling like you're always living a facade, living wearing a mask, not being true to you, not being true to others, not being genuine, not being authentic? This is the time to let that stuff go and to release it. Okay, let me let me get into, sorry, I don't want that to be crooked. So yes, so interesting that this has come up again, because I think, like I said, the last two times I had done this. Okay, so facade. Let me see, I'll read the inspiration. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Exactly like we were just talking about, that facade, the mask. I think for some, you know, putting people first before yourself, putting your needs, your wants, your happiness before others. And again, I'm sounding like a broken record because the last time this card came out in a reading, that is not to say that you are not to not care for others, but, you know, your needs and wants are important too. Let's see, key ideas: disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. And sorry, complete sidebar, I meant to mention my latest sidekick, Bodacious. YouTube, Bodacious, Bodacious, YouTube. If you saw my other video before this, it was Skelly was my co-host. All over the place, I know. Okay, so meditation. Imagine yourself as a child running and taking flight. Veer off to the clouds and find a playground in the sky. Swing, slide, laugh, and if you choose, find other children to play with. Enjoy yourself. While you are there, you will receive a message of some kind. You can be your childlike self if there is anything you need to know. Sorry, you can ask your childlike self, but funny, I just mentioned you can be your childlike self. Sorry, you can ask your childlike self if there's anything that you need to know. And as I mentioned the last time this came out, you know, our adult selves, I think we really do need to tap into more of our inner child, that lightheartedness, playful time, simple times, but really, really feeling for somebody that might watch that if they've been feeling that they've just been, good Lord, these fall over every time I do a video. If you've been feeling that you've been putting up that kind of front, now's the time to stop that. I think that is a huge wink and a nudge for somebody. And so I wanted to get a second card because I wanted to use one of my decks that has cards with numbers. And it's funny, the last time, gosh, was it last month that the full moon fell on, I think it was Friday the 13th. So it's funny that we've got it following again tomorrow on a 13th day. But I wanted to use this deck, Wisdom of the Oracle, just to see if by chance we got a 13 card, a number that adds up to 13. I don't know, we will see. And I see, sorry, these cards are all kind of jumbled, showing, yeah, they're all kind of mixed up. Anyways, we will just see what we get. Okay, going to fan them out. I want to go with this one. Imagine. Beautiful. The song automatically, imagine all the people. That's what's coming to me. So it is a 2 card. We didn't get a 13 card, but that's okay. Imagine. I am feeling with this card, just as I was mentioning with the first card, Facade, with the full moon being about a time to let go of people, places, things that no longer serve you. This then allows you to call in and, I guess, imagine, if you will, the life that you want to live, what you want to bring into your life. If you are new to my channel, I mentioned that every full moon, I do write out a list, literally write it out of, you know, things that are just not working in my life, things that I want to let go of and release, and I discard it. People do that various ways. But then I also, just like on the new moon, I do a wish list of what I want to bring into my life. I write it in present tense as if it has already come to fruition. So literally imagining, and not only imagining, but actually feeling as if it is so. That I think that is a huge thing with manifesting, as many people talk about, is not just visualizing it, but actually feeling what it would feeling what it would be like to have all that you are wanting to call into your life. Love that this came up. So let me see, number 20. I will refer to the booklet because she has a few different messages. I'm going to start with essential meanings. So, turning imagination into manifestation. Boom, just as I was talking about. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning. Oh my gosh, I love this. The power of aligning imagery and feelings. Just as I was mentioning, like not only visualizing it, but actually feeling as if what you want to come into your life has already happened. Let's see. Who do you want to be? What do you want to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Exactly what I was just talking about, like literally feeling as if it is so. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, as if by magic. And I will mention there too, obviously it does come down to timing as well. How many of us love to hear about divine timing? But I absolutely love that these cards came out and how they did for the full moon tomorrow. Again, I am doing this on Saturday. We are in full moon energy a couple of days before and a couple of days afterwards, but just really felt called to do this tonight because tomorrow is, a special day for me for many reasons. So wanted to get this out tonight. So for any fellow Canadians that are watching, happy Thanksgiving weekend. And again, I literally meant to introduce Bodacious at the very beginning, but I got right into the reading. So again, greetings from Bodacious, fellow co-host. And thank you so much for watching. If you would like to leave a comment, if a message resonated, if there's something else that you're seeing from the cards that you would like to add, feel free to, mention your input. And lots of hugs and lovies, and I will be back soon. Okay, bye.